Hey, somebody.
Hey, what up, though, somebody?
Welcome to Built for This. We are built for this just like you guys are built for this. God built us for this. I am Jazz Marie, and this is my husband.
Coach RJ.
Of how many years? I know, I'm just playing.
Well, coaching have
No,
been together.
marriage. Never mind.
Going on 10. Going on 10 good years.
We here today to talk about settling versus waiting. This is going to be based off of dating when we say settling versus waiting. You date first, then you move forward to a relationship. From relationship, you move forward to marriage. So this is what this is about. Dating, settling versus waiting. We don't want to say settling versus waiting once you're in a relationship. That's impossible. And at that point, you're just settling. So that's why I say we're going to talk about settling versus waiting in dating. All right.
Yeah.
So I just want to make that clear.
Yeah.
So disclaimer. And this is not telling you how to date. This is what I did. I feel like you did this with dating.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did some.
Okay. So settling versus waiting. All right. So let's get into it. When we talk about settling versus waiting, what I mean is once you're ready to date. We don't want to just be out here dating just like because it's something to do. And I'm saying that even for a person that we know the point of dating is marriage, right? So even with you knowing that, or you want to be married, or God told you you're going to be married, don't just be dating just for time to go by or for, it's something to do. Wait until you're ready. Meaning, like, you may have some healing that needs to be done. You may need to get yourself together. It's areas that you need to work on in depth and things like that. And God shows us that in our waiting. So focus on you. When you feel like, if you have moments where you are dating, you think you're ready to date, and you proceed to date, maybe it's not working out. And it's like, okay, these dates is just not, then take that time and say, you know what, let me spend time on myself. Or God, ask God what he's trying to say to you. Like, nothing happens just to be happening. For me, that's how I feel. It's always a reason something is happening. So if you're dating and it's not working, go back to God and say, God, well, what is it that I'm not understanding? That's what I say. I'm like, God, what is it that I'm not getting? What am I not understanding? And I wait on the answer. A lot of times it's you. It's something with you. It's something with me that I need to be getting together. So see what it is about you, maybe. And if you're not ready, why? Like I said, maybe healing, or just maybe you need to get some things in order and then proceed, right?
I also say too, like from my experience, if things not working out accordingly, you don't want to get in that settled mindset. Take it from me, because for example, like, I settled a lot in my past relationships because I felt like I would never get what I need. So I'm gonna just take this and just roll with it. But at the same time, you really, like, you're blocking your blessings.
It's like, how do we even get to
and
because
it's like,
we don't want to wait.
And it's like, we don't want to wait, and you got to be patient, and also you blocking your blessings because it's going to take you a long time to find that one that is for you. So again, like my wife said, like, it's a reason. Everything happened for a reason, and the reason why that's happening is because it's more likely it's something with you. It don't have to be. It's not always something bad or nothing like that. It's just something that's good that you need to get established with yourself. Maybe it's building a relationship more with God. Maybe it's getting established with some past healing that you need to heal from. Maybe it's a past relationship that you need to heal from, and you're not just yet quite there. Maybe just a tad bit, but not quite there, because you need to be 100% healed, not 99, not 98, 94, 95. So, yeah.
And it could simply be like, if God is preparing you for a husband, it could be simply that he wants you to get into scripture more so you can see what the wife, what is the role of a wife? What should I be right now? So again, we can get ourselves together. And how should I
right, or
be
what is the
treating
role
my
of a husband,
and things like that. Yeah.
And what can I do to help my wife or benefit, to my wife? So,
So let's talk about dating. So before, like we said, settling versus waiting, we got to think about how we're getting to the point in the first place to be settling while we're dating, instead of just falling back or saying, let me take some time and wait. One way for sure I can say is the actual candidate or companion candidate part. We settle, and this is how we end up in relationships that we don't really want to be in, probably shouldn't be in, and all that. So when we're dating, if you take so if you go on a date with one person, right? You see how that went, go in expecting nothing. I feel like you have to. Don't expect nothing, just expect to know yes or no. If that's, can I see moving forward with this person to another date? Can I not? Right? So when we go on a date with one person, and then you say yes or no. Let's say you say yes, right? So yes, you can see going on another date with them. So then now set up plans to go on another date, right? So if you go on another date and you feel like maybe this time you're seeing more of them, obviously, if you're going on another date. So maybe this time you feel like, I don't know, or maybe there's just still more out there. My question is, why not date someone else? And what I mean by dating is literally dating. Don't touch people. When we touch people, that's when confusion come in. Go on a date with one is what I'm saying. Then find you another person to compare them to. Because if you could say, yeah, I can see going on another date, and then you do, but then you have nothing to compare it to, that's how you could fall into settling. That's what I feel.
I would just add on, like, the touching thing. Like, I definitely get it.
Mm-hmm.
I would just say overall, don't come in with a lustful eye. Holding hands, yeah, is cool. Kissing is good, but don't let it go.
I don't even say kissing. Not on no first date.
I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say don't let it go no further than that. And
but you can't say that it won't go further. That's why I'm saying don't touch. Do not touch anyone. Don't let them touch you. That's self-control. We gotta practice self-control, right? That's a fruit of the spirit. Self-control. Don't touch. Like, when I say that, I really mean that. I mean, don't touch. Not on the first date. Sir, don't kiss me. You not kissing me. I'm way back here. Like, no. Did we kiss on our first date? No. It was like a shake your hand, had a good night. No, I think you grabbed my hand and a hug. But we did not kiss. No, sir. Yeah, you know how guys grab the hand, you be like, well, standing in front of them, well, I had a good time, trying to be like the movies and stuff. But yeah.
Was that how it was?
Yeah, grab my hand
like that?
Yeah, trying to be like the movie.
What movie?
The movies.
What movie?
It's the same act over and over.
I don't
You stand
recall.
at the door. You grab the
one.
hand, turn to each other face to face. You grab a hand, like, I had a good time. You know how guys meet with the hand. Maybe we could do this again. But hold my hands, or they hold your hand. Maybe we could do this again. Hands just like, it's like, okay.
I would just say, just don't come in with a lustful eye.
My second way or reasoning of what I mean by settling versus waiting. So back to my example. So you're dating someone and you say, okay, yeah, this could be a yes. So you go on another date with them, but then now you need somebody to compare it to. So why not go on a date with someone else, right? So then now when you're comparing the two, you can actually like kick somebody if you want. You could actually delete somebody when you see that it's a no. So when you have to and you're comparing and you delete the one that you say is a no, right? this is how we settle again, because you like, oh, it's a no for them, so this is the one, so I should date this one. No. And if that's the same guy that's still standing, that's good, right? You make a note of that, tally it. Or if that's the same, it's the same woman standing, okay, good, let me tally that, right? But then I still need to date another person so I can still compare the two. The more that you dates that you go on with the one person, you can see more and more who they are, and pay attention to what they're saying. Pay attention to who they are. Pay attention to what they're doing. I feel like it's simple or it's easy because you're not touching them, and you can see stuff for what it is. You can hear it for what it is, and like I said before, you can compare two people. And no, this don't have to go on forever and ever, because I feel like you would know. You're gonna know when it's the person or not. Have two companions. Compare the two. When one, you say no to one or drop one, you need to add another one. It don't have to be immediately either, but you need to always be able to compare that person to someone else until you know. Like I said, you'll know, he'll know, she'll know. But if we can try it in that way, I think it's simpler. I think you can see clear, you can hear clear, and there's no confusion. Like, dating don't have to be confusing like how we make it, or it don't have to be this complicated thing. It don't have to be this competition thing. It don't have to be none of that, but we're making it be that. So that's what I did when I was dating, and it worked for me. I had a lot of, I was like speed dating. That's what people keep saying when I tell them. They like, you were like speed dating. It was like a nope, I could see it off the bat, nope, or okay, let's see, let's go on another date, nope. Like, I was able to weed them out of there because I can see and hear clear. I'm not touching nobody, I ain't letting them touch me. I'm literally hearing what they say, and I can tell that you not the one. I can see that you're not the one. And then when we're dating, make sure you are paying attention to not physically all the time anyway, but not physically, but spiritually. Like, can you see that this person have peace? Can you see that they have, these are spiritual attributes. What is it? I think it's Galatians 5:22. So fruits of the spirit, I'm sorry. Can you see that this person is loving? Can you see that they happy, or they have joy? Do they have peace? Are they kind? Like, pay attention to those things. Can you see that they're faithful? Obviously, you may not see if they're faithful to you, but you could kind of tell according to what they're saying about their family, their friends, and things like that. See are they gentle? Do they have self-control? If you tell him, I'm gonna say, because I'm married, my husband will be like, why you keep saying me? If you're telling him that, or if you mention to him, I'm abstinent till I'm married. I'm practicing abstinence till I'm married for my husband. See if he has self-control. Is he gonna try to is he gonna have respect for that, or is he gonna try to tempt you? Like, you need to pay attention to those things, you know? And again, self-control. Self-control is us. We gotta have that for ourselves. We can say God did this, or God helped us in this, which is true, but the self-control part is you. You have to have self-control, the temperance, all of that for yourself. It's not gonna always be God or the Holy Spirit that's getting you out of it. You gotta want to and have it for yourself.
From a waiting point, I would say what I have done was I just focus on God more and building myself up as a man, not who I needed to be, but who God needed me to be. Even though I did get in the way a lot, and He showed me. That's the whole thing. Like, the waiting, just build yourself up. Yeah, just take that time as like just a healing time, just a time to heal, a time to grow, and from a man point of view, looking for, or a wife, God will show you. God will show you, and He will lead you to her. And it's
Yep.
Yeah, and it's funny, and it's crazy how He do it, but He does it. So.
And He gonna lead you ready enough. Because some people think we got to be perfect or we're going to be perfect. That's not true, because what is the point of us coming together? If we're supposed to be perfect, already coming in it, what are we building? What are we working on once we're together? So don't think that this person has to be this. You know, when we thinking of these lists that we be building, they got to be this, because that may not be the case. You may be the reason that they become what was on your list, or the way they got to be this. You may be what showed them how to be that, become that. So don't get too settled on these lists. If you have lists, if you do got a list, why don't you focus on, or this is a suggestion too, focus on either the yes side or the no side. Because when you're trying to do both, it's confusing. There's too much going on. Make sure your yeses or your nos are, it's within reason. Like it's
realistic.
It's realistic. Like my nose, I focused on my nose. And my nose was, if he did not know God. Like if I could tell he didn't know God, it was a no for me. And honestly, I felt like it was a no because I was new in my walk with Christ. I had just accepted Jesus in my life and all that. And I was like, well, I'm trying to figure this out. So to have, or I'm trying to figure this out. And I felt like if somebody was already stuck in their beliefs or in their ways and things like that, me trying to convert or trying to persuade them of what I know or what I knew that was going to be a no for me. I just didn't see that. So my no was like, he has to know you, God. I know it's a lot of gods out here. You, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. That it has to be that.
Yeah, me. Don't hit a person off because what type of shoes they wearing. Don't hit them off because they don't have no car. You never know. Like maybe they prefer public transportation because they save the money. Like you never know. Like don't hit them off because.
Just because you're expecting them to be
this
built
person
already, or this perfect thing, and that's not.
And they're also known as don't come in into where you can try to fix.
Don't try to fix people.
Yeah, that's not.
God got that.
Yeah, that's not for you. God got that.
God got that.
So that's why your no's and your yeses gotta be realistic. Like you gotta be realistic. If it's not, you living in a dream world, and that dream will never come true.
That's why I say stick to one side. Okay, you have your yeses. Why are your yeses what they are? Okay, and focus on that when you're dating. Okay, your no's and why you have your no's. Okay, now focus on that. But don't do both. Because no. No. Because at this point, what about you? What's going on with you? Because if somebody was picking you off like that, you ain't got to think about that too. Like, it just be... No. Calm down. So again, don't settle in dating, because then that means you have now settled in a relationship. The settling starts in dating. When you settle for a person because you feel like, okay, I'm tired. That's another thing. I'm tired of dating now, or I'm tired of going on these dates. So I'm just pick one and we just gonna go from there. No, if you know it's not a yes, like I could feel, or I know this is the one, you need to just step back and wait completely. Say, okay, we can still date, but it ain't about to be like what I was just doing, and focus on you again. But we should not be settling. God don't want us to settle. God didn't. He's not asking for us to settle. He has who our person is. So wait on the Lord. Wait on him. Settling starts in dating. You don't just go to a relationship and settle. It came from you felt like, okay, I'm tired of, or this was the better person of, so I'll just deal with them. That's not good to be going into something like that. You want to know that you know that you know that you know.
Yeah.
And take them to God. Is this the one? You listen. We going to God for everything else. God, is this it? Is this him? Is this her? Are you telling me this? Make sure.
Just be patient and wait, and let the good Lord guide you and take you to the steps that you need.
No settling in dating, no settling in relationships, and no settling for yourself. Like, this is who I'm gonna be, and that's it. No, don't settle. We always got room to progress and move forward and to be better. Thanks for listening. Like, share, subscribe.
And until then, good people, keep God above and your life will fit comfy like a glove. Love you guys. God
Love
bless.
you guys. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.